So, ihr Lieben, heute betreten wir wieder eine fantastische Welt. Ich will dafür nicht sagen, am Anfang hat mich das Spiel abgeschreckt, aber ich habe es schon eine Weile in meiner Bibliothek, da dachte ich, ja komm, fängst du mal an. Und ich finde es richtig genial, hat mich viel an Devil May Cry, an Bayonetta, auch wenn das jetzt ein bisschen anders ist, auch mit der Kameraeinstellung. Aber ich fand das Spiel sehr, sehr gut gelungen und ich sage schon mal, vielen, vielen Dank für das Zuschauen und vielleicht bis zum nächsten Mal und haut rein mit euch und eurem lieben Daron 9 oder eventuell auch mal der Daron, unsere Multiversumsspiele. Gott, kann ich das so sagen? Ich weiß es nicht. Wir hören uns spätestens am Ende dieses Spiels. Danke, dass ihr bisher dabei wart.
In the beginning, the world was subjugated by chaos. Then, the keepers came to be torchbearer, shaper, and judge. The three fought the spawn of chaos, and ultimately, they prevailed. Chaos could be banished, but it could not be destroyed. So the keepers weaved a veil with their own essence and stood guard. The world was now safe, but it was also empty and meaningless. Thus, the keepers reached beyond the veil. They seized the power of chaos itself. They gave it shape and purpose. They created life, and man was their most perfect creation. But all life would eventually hear the call from beyond the veil. Thus it happened that, alongside life, death also came to the world. The great cycle was set in motion. Yet chaos hungered for more and sought to undo the Keeper's creation. The spawn of chaos struck, wounding the Keepers and tearing the veil. Endless droves of horrors trespassed into the world. And so came the Soulstice of Souls. Hurt and weak, the Keepers charged man with defending the world. They inspired man to fight fire with fire, ferocity with ferocity. Driven by the infinite wisdom of the Keepers, man turned the very power of chaos against it. Through sacrifice and resolve, a breed of sacred warriors was created. Three were wounds in the essence of the Keepers. Three the mighty battles fought and won by the champions of man. Three the sacred cities that were built in those hallowed places. Eventually, the Soulstice of Souls was put to an end. The three cities still stand to this day for the glory of the Keepers, while the memory of the sacred warriors has been lost to time. But while the mortal body must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn.
Don't be too enthusiastic. Someone here is more than eager to welcome us.
It began here somehow. What could unleash such immense power?
If we survive, we might find some answers. Now let's focus on destroying these things. Situation to our advantage.
What do you mean?
You'll find out shortly. Prepare yourself. This and more.
It just won't give up.
I'd be disappointed if it did. Now it's our turn. Set a small tear, not that the world's veil ripped apart. Look, there, above the cathedral.
Ilden, one of the 3 capitals. The seat of the torchbearer.
Once the light of the kingdom, now it burns.
I can't do this. It's too much. I can't even fathom why the others and us here with the other chimeras. I'm not ready. We are not ready.
To them, we are just Briar and Moot, the outcasts. I say this is our chance to prove ourselves. We can't waste it. Anyway, we're late. Can you sense the others?
The echo of the dead is just too strong. It's
Focus.
Forgive me. I will do better. Whatever ripped open the veil must be powerful.
Let's look for our observer.
He should be able to tell us more what transpired here.
Then we best find him quickly.
The touch of chaos always leaves traces. Taking the weakest first, turning them on the strong. It is needlessly cruel.
I know all too well how chaos corrupts and kills.
I'm sorry, sister. I didn't mean to.
We have more important tasks than mourning those we can't save.
We were saved. Do not forget. These docks spread for miles along the bay. They once teemed with life. And now,
It's like this city has been dead for years. Yielding is no more loot. We'd better get used to the idea.
we are not alone. These broke. They were just people once before they became corrupted.
Call this the judge's mercy, then. Who's next?
We're not backing down.
more.
I'm ready, sister.
You want more? I've got more. They're drawn to us like moths to a flame.
They can't resist the lure of life. Even though it comes from us.
What was that?
I felt the tear itself. It's growing.
The observer. The sooner we get to him, the better. I'm just wrong.
She is my life. My sister.
There's more.
I'm ready, sister. That sound. I can't stand it.
It must be him.
While all life must perish, that which is immortal is bound to be reborn. But the Shaper had no hand in your creation. Did he, sweet sisters.
You're our observer?
I am Leighton. I am here to assist you.
How exactly? An observer's talents won't be of much help in this fight.
Oh, I fight for the Order of the Ashen Blade in my own way. My presence here is proof enough of my worth. You, on the other hand, are said to be unstable, unruly, and unwilling to follow orders.
Our fame precedes us.
Why do you taunt us?
Your shade is speaking, and to me,
Somehow, your authority as an observer is not enough to silence her. What happened here?
a tear opened, clearly. Its cause is unknown. But it's the largest yet seen, and, I do believe, getting larger still.
I doubt the Order will be able to hide this one from the masses.
And once it was open,
Many were corrupted, others were possessed. They saw to the rest.
The Order did not foresee it this time.
That is why you were called. You and your two comrades.
3 chimeras. At least the Ashen Blade is sparing no effort now.
Well, 2 chimeras. And you.
So caustic. Where are the others?
Strangely, those 2 did not wish to wait for you. You should hurry. Find them and help them. If you can. Don't scowl at me. I can offer powerful assistance, if you do well.
Then let us pray you remain safe.
Indeed. May the torchbearer light your way.
may the judge show you mercy.
And may the Shaper grant you fortune in this life. If that's what you can call it. The freight elevators will take you where you need to go.
Good.
Perhaps you will prove us all wrong. I will be watching.
You make fun of us. But what do you even know about our kind?
That the Order forges the chimeras, much like your big sword. Let us hope you're not brittle or blunt.
We're not weapons. We're people.
I find that argument quite hard to sustain in your current Anyway, each chimera is born of the union of 2 different souls. And each one develops their own abilities in a most peculiar way. I am truly eager to find out what the 2 of you can do.
This is your first time with us as our observer.
Indeed, I must have committed some horrible sin to deserve it. Oh, don't be so touchy. You'd better get used to my witty remarks anyway. Just as I'll have to accept that I'm stuck here with you.
To everyone their penance.
So we have the grumpy, the witty, and the wise. A well-assorted team indeed. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
If you say so. We've dealt with other tears before, but none as massive as this.
Definitely not the doing of a few rampaging wraiths.
They're always ripping and gnawing at the veil from the other side. relentlessly.
Indeed. But something else must have happened here. We must find out what it was.
Layton, tell us the truth. How can you survive the dangers of this city?
Oh, I rely on my cunning first and foremost. But I also have this pendant. It emits a sound that hides my aura from those that would prey upon it.
I can hear it, and I can't stand it.
I can hear your jingling as well, in spite of my corrupted blood.
I am so glad to hear it. It means that I have nothing to fear from the two of you. For the time being, at least. Farewell.
I'm itching for a fight. One down.
Let's keep it up.
You want more? I've got more.
We're not backing down.
I'm not done yet.
It is calm as eerie.
You will miss it when it's gone. The freight elevators. Someone blocked them.
That would stop the people escaping.
Exactly. They left on their precious ships and left the rest to die. That way, they'd made sure they'd escape.
So cruel. Letting others die so they could live.
And yet they all died anyway. Cowards.
The destruction caused by the waves here. It reminds me of home. We can go this way to the bridge.
If it works.